Hello my beautiful friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a quick introduction to AHAs and BHAs and what you need to know about them. But before we get started, there are two types of exfoliation, physical and chemical. Physical exfoliators are, for example, scrubs that contain tiny beads to manually remove flaky skin, but it can be a little bit problematic because it's abrasive and it can cause micro tears on the skin, and especially if you have very sensitive skin, it can irritate the skin. I do occasionally use a physical scrub like the Claire's Black Sugar Polish. Because the sugar dissolves while you are massaging it into the skin, it's relatively gentle, but it's still something that I only use once or twice a month, and I'm also trying to be careful not to rub it too much into the skin. Chemical exfoliators, on the other hand, such as AHAs and BHAs, remove dead skin cells by dissolving the glue that holds them on the surface of the skin and gently gets rid of the buildup of the dead skin cells. It's a lot more gentle and also more effective. Now, why should you use a chemical exfoliator? Well, every day our skin naturally sheds dead skin cells, but as we age, this process slows down. And as a result, we end up with dull, flaky skin, enlarged pores, blocked pores, and rough skin. So chemical exfoliators are great at targeting these skin concerns. Now you're probably wondering whether you should use AHA or BHA or maybe even both. So let me explain the differences. AHAs are alpha hydroxy acids, and the most popular AHA is glycolic acid, but then there's also lactic acid and mandelic acid, just to name a few. And AHA is an ingredient that is water soluble and suitable for those with dry skin because not only does it exfoliate the skin, but it also functions as a humectant, and using it regularly it will improve the skin's texture, even out the skin tone, reduce hyperpigmentation and leave your skin more hydrated. Some of my favorite AHA products are, for example, the ISNTREE Clear Skin 8% AHA Essence. This one contains 4% glycolic acid and 4% lactic acid. You use it 2 or 3 times a day and it works really well. I find that it helps with my pigmentation issues and also evens out the skin tone. So I've been really loving this one. Another great glycolic acid product is by COSRX, and it's the AHA Whitehead Power Liquid. This one contains 7% glycolic acid, so it's quite strong. That's why you only use it twice a week, and it's great for tackling pigmentation, dry, flaky skin, and also dull skin. Last but not least, I also recommend the by Wishtrend Mandelic Acid 5% Skin Prep Water. This one is great if you are sensitive to glycolic acid, so it's a great alternative to glycolic and lactic acid if you still want more brightened up skin and you want to remove dead skin cells. This is another great option for that. Let's talk about BHAs, or beta-hydroxy acids, also known as salicylic acid. They are oil soluble and penetrate deeper into the skin than AHAs. That's why it's able to get into the pores where it breaks down sebum, unclog pores, eliminate blackheads and reduce breakouts. And on top of that, it also has anti-inflammatory properties, which makes it ideal for those with oily and acne-prone skin. Here are some great BHA products that I can highly recommend, and number one is the Benton Aloha BHA Skin Toner. This one contains 0.5% BHA, so it's relatively gentle, but it's still effective, and that's why it's suitable for sensitive skin as well. And if you're a beginner to BHA, I can highly recommend this one to start out your BHA journey. Another daily BHA toner that I can recommend is by ISNTREE, and this one is the Clear Skin BHA Toner. This one I believe contains 0.9% BHA, so it's still relatively low but effective at the same time, and they don't use any fragrances, no artificial coloring, and again it's free from alcohol, so it's great for sensitive skin as well. Now this next product I absolutely love, and it's the COSRX BHA Blackhead Power Liquid. This one contains 4% BHA, so it's quite strong and you only use it twice a week. I like to use it for my T-zone where I have blackheads, especially my nose area, and I use it at nighttime and it works so well. It dissolves the blackheads and leaves my skin just really nice and bright and also free from disgusting little blackheads. If you have experience and you know what you're doing, you can also combine AHA and BHA together, although I generally don't recommend it because there's such a thing as too much of a good thing. Personally, I like to keep my AHA and BHA products in separate routines, but having said that, there are some great products that contain both acids. One of the products that I have been trying out is by The Ordinary, the AHA 30% and BHA 2% peeling solution. They say you can use this up to twice a week and leave it on for 10 minutes. Personally, I found that it's too much for me. I only use it 2 to 3 times a month, otherwise it's just too much for my skin and it just ends up irritating my skin. And I also leave it on only for 5 minutes. But again, it depends on your skin type. If your skin can handle it, it's great, try it out. If not, don't try to overload your skin with too many ingredients. It's okay just to use one acid at a time. AHA and BHA can also be beneficial for those suffering from rosacea and keratosis pilaris, also known as chicken skin. And if you want me to do a video on that, then let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it useful. And if you did, then don't forget to subscribe, give it a like, and I'll see you next time. Bye!